Tonight we honor the district's 99% award recipients, a tradition that began 17 years ago. The award was established by the board to recognize middle and high school students who put forth their best effort, but who were often overlooked because they don't call attention to themselves. To tell you more about this award, it's my pleasure to introduce Vice President of the Wichita Public Schools Board of Education, Mike Rohde.
As Mr. Alvarez mentioned a moment ago, this award was established by the board 17 years ago. At that time, the board members were frustrated with the news media that seemed to cover only negative stories about young people in our community, when in fact, the vast majority, 99% of our students, were doing the right thing. Our students are going to class, they're doing their homework, and they're being respectful to their teachers and fellow students. So the board established this award to honor students who exemplify those characteristics. It is great pride that our current board continues the tradition of recognizing one outstanding secondary student from each school. So to the students here tonight, congratulations. We look forward to hearing more about you and your teachers. I would like to thank your parents and family members who are here to support you tonight. Family members, would you please stand? Please remain standing. If you're one of our principals, teachers, or counselors who so thoughtfully selected students who are here tonight, would you please also stand? Students, look around you. Everyone standing here tonight supports you. We're all invested in your future, and we want you to become successful learners. We want you to be prepared for college and career. Finally, I want to thank Butler County Community College for sponsoring this year's 99% Awards. We appreciate their partnership, and we recognize the hard work and determination of our students. These outstanding students are reaching their academic goals, and they are exhibiting social and emotional development that make them outstanding employees for our community in the future. Congratulations, students, and thank you.
All right, Logan was nominated because he exemplifies what it is to overcome and persevere. Logan has met all of the qualifications to be a 99% award recipient. As one of his teachers, Logan is constantly putting forth his best efforts in his academic work and his duties as a leadership cadet. Logan works very hard to improve his social skills and shows respect toward his classmates, though this can be challenging at times. Logan displays motivation to learn and has shared various thoughts regarding his future growth, both academically and socially. Logan has earned many tangible rewards due to his ongoing efforts at school and is always very appreciative and respectful toward staff members. He typically arrives to school with a modest smile and departs with grateful farewells. He provides a great example of what it means to dream, believe, and achieve. Congratulations, Logan. We are very proud of you. Good job, Luke.
Kiara has joined the student body of Chester Lewis Learning Academy this year as a senior. And as I've gotten to know her, I have learned that she's a very positive person who has risen above childhood trauma and worked very hard, in her words, to not define myself as a victim. And I admire her spirit and her attitude and her approach. She's very goal-oriented, works well with all kinds of people, and she just has a positive, can-do approach to school and to life. She's been a very positive addition to Chester Lewis and a great role model. I am pleased and proud to award Kiara the 99% award on behalf of Chester Lewis Learning Academy and USD 259, I guess.
So when I told Curtis that he was receiving this award, he couldn't stop smiling. He said, "I'm not used to feeling proud of myself." But that's Curtis. The absence of pride is humility, and Curtis is extremely humble. His humility makes him a leader among his peers and an inspiration to his teachers. We value trauma-informed approach to education at Chester I. Lewis, and Curtis is the epitome of why. While approaching emotional and difficult topics, Curtis doesn't let his pride or his ego stop him from sharing, namely when he feels that it will help someone else who has experienced trauma. He meets challenges courageously. You wouldn't guess by his tall stature and his leadership that Curtis is shy, but he is shy. He also inherently understands that putting these feelings aside and finding the courage to do what is right by helping others is more important than staying guarded. He fundamentally understands that giving 100% will benefit not only himself, but everyone around him. It's nearly cliche to say that we often learn more from students than we could teach them, but in this case, it's absolutely true with Curtis. Curtis possesses a personality and humility that his teachers and peers cannot ignore. His personality and humility say, "Pay attention. I'm going to do great things, and I'm going to take you guys with me." Congratulations.
Good evening. My name's Hannah Pachoon, and this is Brooklyn Armstrong from Brooks. Brooklyn deserves this award because she goes above and beyond what is expected of her daily. She is quick to agree to help out at lunch and spends a portion of every day with staff members as a proctor. Serving others brings Brooklyn happiness. When she isn't helping others, she is extremely dedicated to her future goal of being a cardiothoracic surgeon. Her passion for her future is fueled by her avid consumption of heart-related information. If you get the chance, you should ask her any question about the heart, and I'm willing to bet money she can answer it. She is wise and mature beyond her years and thrives when given a challenge. We're so proud of Brooklyn, and we cannot wait to see the future she builds.
Hi there. It is my honor tonight to speak about my amazing 7th grade art student, Joaquin. Joaquin was nominated by the Gordon Parks Academy staff for being a self-starter who's always on task, who never needs a redirect, and is always going above and beyond what is asked of him. He's a high achiever to boot. He sets the bar high for his peers and models a stellar example at all times. In my art room, Joaquin blows me away on a daily basis. He is such a passionate, motivated, dedicated artist. I'll be honest, at any given time, he's usually working 2 steps ahead of me, which I'm actually okay with because I love being surprised and inspired every time I walk by his art table. He's constantly asking about new techniques and tools and is always pushing himself to try new things in our Tab Art Studio. I can speak for the entire Gordon Parks family when I say that we couldn't be more proud of this amazing young man and can't wait to see the fantastic things he accomplishes through the rest of his time at GPA and beyond. Way to go, Joaquin.
Thank you. I am Tyson Strogan. I am a classroom teacher at Wichita East, and I have with me Roderick Jones, who is nominated by a number of his teachers, including a counselor. Roderick struggled with school prior to coming to East, but the main reason why he was picked for East is because of the way he's developed his relationship, not only with the students there, but with the teachers and staff. He's a model student as far as how to develop relationships and do what is asked of him. Since being at East, he's maintained being in class every single day and not having any tardies. Almost every day he comes to school and he's happy, he's on time, and he's in a good mood. Further than that, he follows the rules and he does a really good job of getting his peers and others to work in his class. He takes responsibilities for himself and completes all the tasks that I've asked of him. East High as a whole is super impressed with him and we're proud of him.
Hi, I'm Amy Hart from Christ McAuliffe Academy, and I'm a classroom teacher. I'm beyond excited to be able to present to you Jaron Johnson. He joined us this school year and has already begun to make his mark. Being the new kid can be hard, but he has excelled. His talents have been recognized by various teachers, and one of those exceptional talents is his writing. Not only has Jaron excelled academically, but he is a model student. In fact, I found out just today he is our only male member of our current STEP team and is beginning to change an exploratory class to follow a passion with playing the cello. He is always on time and always prepared. He is a true joy to have in class, and we are very fortunate to have him this year. Congratulations, Jaron.
Good evening. My name is Eric Filippi. I'm the principal at Coleman Middle School. I have the honor of recognizing Mr. Daryl Clark. When Daryl came to enroll at Coleman Middle School, you could sense his apprehension about starting a new school. That apprehension did not last long. Daryl has jumped right into the Coleman community, becoming a leader in the classroom and in the hallways. His teachers have, unsolicited, reported about his kind nature and his drive to want to help others. We are excited to watch this young man grow and maybe even watch him grow into an educator. Daryl Clark, thank you for being you. Thank you for being an awesome young man. Thank you for being our 99% award recipient.
Good evening. My name is Tamara Patterson, and I would like to introduce to you Mitzi Darmstetter, Robinson Middle School's 99% award winner. Mitzi is currently an 8th grader at Robinson. A positive attitude and hard work are just two character traits that describe Mitzi. Even when things don't come easy, Mitzi is determined to persevere with a good spirit and remain motivated to learn. During school and extracurricular activities, Mitzi has been observed to be respectful to her family, friends, teachers, and coaches. She is never too cool to extend a greeting and a smile. As Mitzi began middle school, she was met with situations that required her to make choices to either do what's popular or to do what was right. Although it meant distancing herself from some interactions, Mitzi made choices that have placed her on a positive course without looking back. Congratulations, Mitzi.
Good evening. I'm Tracy Catlin, and I'm from Southeast High School, and I would love to introduce you to Zahra Ali. She is our Southeast 99% award winner. I first saw Zahra as a sophomore student. She was not a student of mine at this time, but as she walked up the hallway, she smiled as she carried a basket or a bag of goodies. This student with a very big heart delivered candies and notes of encouragement to teachers during the first week of school. She is an encourager because her experience was that teachers worked hard so that she could work hard. In the classroom, Zahra presents herself as a mature young woman, collegiate and quiet with a tenacity to be successful in whatever she decides to do or be. Outside of a heated philosophical chairs, Zahra is soft-spoken, and so I think she tends to be overlooked at times. She does not draw attention to herself, but to the causes she believes in and to those to whom she feels are not recognized enough. We will never catch Zahra bragging about herself or her accomplishments, and so I brag for her.
We are so proud of her and her kindness to all of us. Thank you.
Montae Oliver to be exact. Montae, all of your teachers agree that you are the perfect recipient for this award. I proudly chose to deliver this message to you on behalf of all of your teachers. I speak for myself when I say that I'm proud to know you. Your teachers and I came up with the same list of adjectives to describe you: polite, respectful, hardworking, kind, focused, even when those around you may not be, and my favorite quality of yours, your dazzling smile. You light up the rooms and hallways with your presence. We at Curtis won't forget you, and we can't wait to see what your high school years may bring. Congratulations, Montae, from Mrs. Locust, Mr. Gaskell, Miss Jackson, Mr. Bryan, Mr. Levitt, Mrs. Lemming, Mr. Holloway, and me, Miss Gial.
My name is Carrie Herpelsheimer, and I'd like to introduce you to Isydro Salazar, a 6th grader at Jardine. Isydro is kind, friendly, he works hard and always goes above and beyond. He is very respectful to adults and to other students. He was extremely patient with his teachers. He's just a 6th grader, while we all learned how to pronounce his name. Maybe that'll help him be a teacher someday. Isydro shows up to class every day prepared to learn. He's always the first student to write in his agenda. When he earns a low grade on an assignment, he takes the time to analyze his work, correct it, and turn it back in. Isydro's parents shared that they are trying to encourage him to get out of his comfort zone. He's extremely quiet, but he demonstrated that he's working on that when he chose to attend Jardine instead of traveling with all of his friends to his neighborhood middle school. It is such a pleasure to have Isydro at Jardine.
All right, my name is Logan Jones, and it is my honor to introduce Meade Middle School 7th grade student Kalina Blanco. Sure. Kalina exhibits wisdom and maturity beyond her years. Her avid teacher wants me to share that she goes above and beyond to completely understand a concept. For example, they have yet to address questioning in class, but she is already writing high-level questions in her work already. She is also an amazing contribution to the Meade Middle School National Academic League team, and she helps the team stay focused and builds that family atmosphere. Beyond the classroom, more than a student, Kalina is a kind and thoughtful human being, which can at times seem to be a rarity in a middle school setting, but But on behalf of the Meade Middle School faculty and staff, we are excited to see what your future holds, and we are thrilled that you are receiving this 99% award.
Hi there, I'm Betsy Bellinger. I'm Ricardo Espino's 8th grade math teacher at Allison Traditional Magnet, and he is our 99% award winner. Unbeknownst to him, Ricardo stood out to his teachers from the very beginning of the school year. In fact, I loved what he wrote on his get to know you sheet on that very first day of school. His response to the question, 3 things I want you to know about me, were I'm respectful, nice, and organized. Oh, yes, a teacher's dream, I thought to myself. He actually has demonstrated these qualities time and time again because his teachers all agreed that he always does the right thing, works hard in all of his classes, he's earning straight A's, is always on task, and works well with others by showing respect to his peers and teachers. He was also recently chosen to be an inaugural member of our district's new BASE program. Ricardo was chosen because of his excellence in both academics and behavior throughout his whole middle school career. Every morning over the intercom, we hear our principal, Mr. Lynn, remind all of us to do what's right, work to the best of our ability, and show someone you care. Ricardo is a shining example every day of all of these guidelines for success, and we are so proud that he is an Allison Eagle. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is John Liss, and I have the honor of recognizing Ashley Ibarra-Lopez for the 99% award winner on behalf of Hamilton Middle School, 8th grade teachers. Ashley is a student who always has a smile on her face, like she does now, is kind to everyone she meets, and is extremely focused and dedicated to her schoolwork, but also takes time to go out of her way to help others. She was once noticed voluntarily making notes for a student that she didn't even really know because that student was absent. She wanted to help that student out. Ashley also stays involved in band, where she plays the clarinet and on occasion has performed solos at festivals. And with her AVID class, where she does community service and was once seen cleaning up trash around the school. Ashley always has a great attitude and can always be counted on to do what is right. Congratulations, Ashley. We're very proud of you.
Good evening. I'm Kiara Slaton. I'm principal at South High School, and I'd like to introduce to you Shaunequez Martin, senior. Now, it'd probably be easier if I just, yep. It would probably be easier if I told you what he wasn't involved in, because he is the All-American student at South High School. From ROTC, he's a section commander for our color guard, football team, band. He also does flags with our band. He's in track, swim team. He's very active in our Young Life Club. But the great thing about Shaunequez is he's always smiling. He's quick to lend a hand. And he's passionate about South High School. And he's the #1 cheerleader for anybody and everybody in that building. If you need something, he's there. If someone is under distress, he's there to help. And the great thing is that he's in line to graduate. Come May 14th, he's going to walk across that stage, get a diploma, shake our hands, and then he tells me he's going to enlist in the Army. So he will make a difference, not only the difference that he makes every day in 259 and at South High School, but he's going to make a difference in our world. Shaunequez Martin.
Hello, I'm Aubrey Weigel, and I'm here to tell you all about Pedro Sixtos. So he is an overall just great student and great person. He has struggled with some major obstacles, but has really overcome them all, and anyone who knows him will tell you that he's just this great kid. He's dealt with situations such as deportation of a close family member and has always managed to continue to strive for success. He has shown great interest in becoming an educator with a passion to help his future students like I have not seen before. There is no doubt in my mind that he will be a great influence for future generations. Congratulations, Pedro.
Hello, I am Crystal Bell, and this is Katy Romero. When this award came up, Katy was pretty much the only person that, as a first-year teacher, I decided to nominate. Katy is a pleasure to have in class. I am a science teacher at Truesdale, and she is in my first-hour class. Everybody's half asleep mid-morning, 8 o'clock in the morning, I look up every morning and she's engaged and paying attention. She's always ready to be involved and lead class discussion. She's not only involved playing in the band, playing the clarinet in the band while in school, she also is playing on our volleyball team and barely made it to make her own award. She's also a dedicated gymnast outside of school. She maintains a very high standard for herself scholastically. Katy is the youngest in her family with 3 older siblings, pushing her to excel. With plans of becoming a veterinarian in the future, her work ethic is very noticeable to me and everyone around her. On behalf of Truesdale and USD 259, I'm very proud to present this award to you.
Hello, my name is Patty Laney, and I am a counselor at Hadley Middle School, and our 99% award winner is Jonathan Black. Jonathan is an outstanding student who views each day as an opportunity to grow and learn. He is a model student and a leader among his peers. He is involved in school and dedicated to his success. Jonathan's strongest and most remarkable trait is his ability to lead by example. He is not abrasive or verbose when it comes to leadership, but chooses instead to be an example to all of his peers. You can always find him participating and engaging in his work, giving 100% of his effort in everything he does, and demonstrating for others what respect and diligence can help a person achieve. Jonathan Black is the type of student every parent strives to raise, every teacher hopes to guide, and every student can look up to. Jonathan Black.
Hi, I'm Jennifer O'Crowley. I'm a teacher at Mayberry Middle School, and it is my great pleasure and honor to present Sophia with our 99% award for today. Sophia consistently practices excellence in citizenship. She can always be counted on to be kind and helpful and places the needs of others first, well above her own. Her coursework is completed with great care and attention to detail, and she is superbly creative and an active contributing member of all of her classes. Miss Richardson's inclination for cultural awareness and artistic ability make her a tremendous asset to our magnet community at Mayberry. We are very pleased to offer our very own Sophia Richardson the 99% award.
Good evening. My name is Allison Drought. I am a family consumer science teacher at Northwest High School. I am honored to present our 99 award winner to Karolyn Hall. Karolyn. Oh. Karolyn is always caught doing the right thing and showing us pride, respect, and excellence at Northwest. Karolyn is a fairly quiet student, but she will stick up for someone if she knows it is the right thing to do. She is very loyal to people, and she knows how to help tense situations become positive, She is very involved in our band program and is always telling me in the halls how excited she is about her opportunities and her accomplishments, such as being a part of the Wichita Youth Wind Ensemble, which she's missing practice right now. She is also very involved in our restaurant and event management pathway. Karolyn has been involved in every opportunity I have given the students, showing just how kind, patient, motivated, creative, and professional she is becoming. She represented Northwest in 2 state culinary competitions last year, 2 community events where she volunteered her time as part of a We All Cook presented by the YMCA, a Kansas State Extension Office, and the 100 Men Who Cook, a Pando initiative. This year, Karolyn also represented Northwest as our solo culinary competitor in Verses at the New Marks Art Center. Karolyn views all of her experiences, whether she wins or not, as ways to help her grow in life, creativity, and her future baking career. Ladies and gentlemen, our 99% award winner, Karolyn Hall.
Soy la señora Carrillo y voy a hablar en los 2 idiomas. My name is Mrs. Carrillo and I will be speaking in both languages. It is with great pleasure to have Edwin Perez, an 8th grader here at Horace Mann, elected as our 99% award recipient. Es con gran placer que Edwin Perez, un estudiante de 8º grado aquí en Horace Mann, sea elegido como nuestro ganador de la premiación del 99%. I remember working with Edwin as a 6th grader and knew him as Oscar's little brother. Recuerdo que trabajé con Edwin en 6º grado y lo conocí como el hermano pequeño de Oscar. In 6th grade, he was a lot more active and less interested in school back then. I have seen him blossom into a very thoughtful, independent worker who can also work well with others. En 6º grado estaba más activo y menos interesado en la escuela, pero le he visto convertirse en un trabajador muy considerado e independiente que también puede trabajar bien con los demás. He consistently works on a task by giving his all. He admits his mistakes, academic or behavioral, and works to fix them. He also has found his place on the cross-country and track teams. Trabaja constantemente en una tarea dando lo mejor de sí mismo. Admite sus errores académicos o de comportamiento y trabaja para corregirlos. También ha encontrado su lugar en los equipos de carrera y de pista. I see the pride in his mother's face whenever we talk about the positive changes Edwin has made. He sees value in his education. Veo el orgullo en la cara de su mamá cada vez que hablamos de los cambios positivos que Edwin ha tenido. Él ve el valor de su educación. Congratulations, felicitaciones.
Good evening. My name is Anthony Caldera, and I'm a teacher at Marshall Middle School, and this is our 99% award recipient, Thomas Robberson. Thomas is a leader amongst his peers at Marshall Middle School. His attitude and diligence is outstanding in every challenge that he faces. Thomas's teachers would describe him as hardworking, perseverant, reliable, willing to help others, creative, consistent, friendly, and willing to make time for anyone. Thomas is active in many different groups at Marshall, including vocal music, NAL, and robotics. Every day we see Thomas working very hard behind the scenes. He's not a student who does what is right for recognition or reward, but because he has worked hard to form good habits. The example Thomas has set for his peers at Marshall does not go unrecognized, however. Thomas, thank you for being a rock star student, and good luck with the rest of your last year as a middle schooler. Congratulations.
Hi, I'm Brian Curtis. I teach U.S. History, 8th grade at Pleasant Valley Middle School, and this is Stephanie Maharis. This young lady epitomizes what the 99% award is all about. If this was based on what you do correct, it would be named the 100% award. Stephanie is always, always, always doing the right thing. Her attendance is unblemished. Her schoolwork is absolutely top drawer. She has never even come close to having a discipline referral. And she has something that is extremely rare nowadays and that my grandma, God rest her soul, always told me was important and the sign of a pure person: a giving servant's heart. Stephanie is always the first student to raise her hand to help anyone, whether teacher or student. All of Stephanie's teachers have praised her for her giving heart, and she has helped several students with their homework, major projects, and just her overall pleasant demeanor to everyone she encounters, as you can see here. She is a rock-solid template that an all-around citizen tries to be. Stephanie allowed several students to use her supplies that had none on a major project, showing that servant's heart previously spoken about. She is also the first to ask what she can do to be a better student as she strives to be a huge success and make her family proud. Stephanie Maharis, you are a model student, you're a model daughter, you're a model person, and most importantly, being retired Air Force, and I do see my fellow retired Air Force brother over there, Derek Slaton, who's not paying attention to me. I see you, brother. And a social studies teacher, the biggest compliment I can give this young lady is you are a model citizen. Congratulations.
Good evening, my name is Leslie Ann Kraft and I am the proud principal of Stuckey Middle School. We have nominated Trevor Bryant for the 99% award. Trevor is the type of student who truly enjoys learning. He comes in every day and gives his best effort. He asks questions to dive deeper into content, taking his learning a step further than his peers. Trevor also demonstrates impeccable conduct at all times. Teachers can always count on Trevor to lend a helping hand and be a leader in the classroom. Trevor, you are awesome. Congratulations.
Good evening, my name is David Geddes and I'm the College and Career Coordinator at Heights High School. In my short time as the College and Career Coordinator at Heights High School, I quickly learned that Luteresa was one of the most ambitious and hardest working students here at Heights. As a junior, she was one of our first students to earn her CNA license. She took and obtained her licensure after school despite having a full schedule at Heights High School. She currently works as a CNA on the weekends to help support her family and is well respected amongst her friends and peers both at school and at work. I often encourage my students to come speak with Luteresa if they have any desire about going into the medical field. Currently, her plans are to attend Newman University for nursing school, where she's already taken the initiative to earn scholarships for the program. Luteresa represents everything that is good about Heights, and I am more than happy and honored to recognize her for the 99% award.
My name is Gidget Kuntz, and I'm the Academy 1 counselor here at North High. I nominated Brehana Ortiz for the 99% award because she's the whole package. She's an outstanding student with excellent attendance. Her attitude about school and the North High family is admirable. She gives 110%, whether it's her schoolwork, athletics, or her help in the Academy 1 office as our proctor. She welcomes people to North High in a respectful way and is an example of the best that we can hope for in our students. Brehana succeeds academically with an overall GPA of 3.81, and this year she's demanding a lot from herself, taking 4 college-level classes. She's in AP Physics 1, Pre-Calc Trig, AP Psychology, and AP Literature. She's not someone who draws attention to herself, but every day she has a great attitude and a hard work ethic that show just how deserving she is of this recognition today.
Good evening. My name is Meredith Radke Gannon, and I'm one of the art instructors at Northeast Magnet. But more importantly, I get to introduce Elizabeth Feist as our 99% winner at Northeast. Elizabeth Feist, she's an extraordinary and beautiful young lady who has overcome many obstacles in her life. She strives to keep up her grades and participates in academic and many extracurricular activities. Despite her difficult circumstances she's gone through, Gabby, who we call Gabby, not that she talks a lot, she's very quiet, but Elizabeth exceeds in many areas that might be an incredible challenge to every other average student. She's always respectful to her teachers, her peers, and she always shows a level of maturity that is admirable in and outside of school. Elizabeth has a tender heart and is very caring. And this is a personal story. A couple of years ago, my mom passed away, and Elizabeth brought me a little angel to remember her. So we'd gone through some similar situations, so it's a special thing I'll always hold dear and tender to my heart. And she definitely encompasses the traits of an outstanding Griffin at Northeast Magnet High School. So congratulations, Elizabeth.
This concludes our 99% award ceremony for this evening. We thank you all. Parents, we thank you for partnering with us to educate your child. We wish you the best school year, students, and thank you all for being here, and have a safe ride home.